Welcome to Clarity Mind. In this special extended exploration, we delve into the fascinating world of prayer and its profound impact, not only on ourselves, but also on others. We aim to understand this through two lenses: the timeless wisdom of Buddhist philosophy and the rigorous lens of modern science. We invite you to open your mind and heart as we journey through the power of intention, the mechanics of consciousness, and the interconnected web of reality. Chapter 1: The Buddhist View of Interdependence and Mental Energy. In Buddhist philosophy, particularly in Mahayana and Vajrayana traditions, prayer is not a petition to a deity. Rather, it is an intentional act of the mind, rooted in compassion and wisdom. According to the principle of pratitya samutpada, or dependent origination, everything arises in dependence upon multiple causes and conditions. Nothing exists in isolation. This means that your mental states, your thoughts, intentions, and prayers are not confined within your body or mind. They are part of a larger web of causality. When a practitioner generates a prayer, such as "May all beings be free from suffering," this is not a mere wish. In Buddhist psychology, the mind is seen as energetic, creative, and powerful. Thoughts have karmic potential. They plant seeds in the stream of consciousness, not just of the individual, but of the collective. This karmic imprint, especially when fueled by bodhicitta, the altruistic wish to attain enlightenment for the benefit of all beings, has vast potential to influence the mental field of others. The dedication of merit is a ritualized practice in which the fruits of one's virtuous actions, including prayer and meditation, are consciously offered to the welfare of all beings. From a Buddhist standpoint, this is not symbolic. It is causally effective. Chapter 2: Modern Neuroscience and the Plasticity of Intention. Let us now turn to science, specifically to neuroscience and psychology. Research shows that intention can change not just our own brains, but can also influence others. The brain is highly plastic, meaning it can be reshaped by mental activity. Practices like loving-kindness meditation, which is a form of prayer, increase gray matter density in areas associated with empathy, emotional regulation, and compassion. When we direct thoughts of goodwill or healing toward another, especially with deep emotional engagement, we activate specific networks in the brain. The vagus nerve, for example, plays a role in compassion and emotional regulation. It also influences the parasympathetic nervous system, which calms us down. Interestingly, this regulation of our own nervous system can have a calming, synchronizing effect on others. We now know that humans are deeply interconnected biologically. Our nervous systems can co-regulate. This means your calm, compassionate state can literally influence another person's physiology. Furthermore, mirror neurons play a role in this interpersonal connection. These are brain cells that activate not only when we perform an action, but also when we observe someone else performing that action. When you hold someone in prayerful compassion, your emotional state may be mirrored in the minds of those around you, especially if they are receptive or emotionally bonded with you. While this does not confirm distant prayer effects in a mechanistic sense, it provides a biological framework for how compassion and presence can influence others in close proximity. Chapter 3: Quantum Entanglement and the Hypothesis of Non-Local Consciousness. One of the most mysterious and debated scientific analogies to the Buddhist view of interconnectedness comes from quantum physics, particularly the concept of quantum entanglement. Entangled particles can affect each other instantly over vast distances, defying classical laws of physics. This has led some scientists and thinkers to explore the idea of non-local consciousness, the notion that consciousness is not confined to the brain, but is a field-like phenomenon. While mainstream science has not confirmed non-local consciousness, studies in parapsychology and the work of researchers such as Dean Radin suggest that human intention might have non-local effects. Experiments involving random number generators and mass meditation events have shown statistically significant anomalies during focus group intentions. Although the mechanisms are not understood and the field is controversial, the results invite further inquiry. In Buddhism, this idea resonates with the concept of the alaya vijnana, or storehouse consciousness, from Yogacara philosophy. This is a collective unconscious where karmic seeds are stored and shared. Your prayer, in this view, plants seeds not only in your own continuum, but also in the broader field of consciousness. Chapter 4: Emotional Coherence and Electromagnetic Fields of the Heart. Let us explore a more grounded area of scientific inquiry, the electromagnetic field of the heart. The HeartMath Institute has studied how coherent emotional states, such as love, gratitude, or compassion, create a measurable electromagnetic field that radiates beyond the body. This field can affect others nearby. When a person enters a state of heart coherence through prayer or meditation, they emit a stable, rhythmic signal. Studies have shown that this can entrain or synchronize the heart rhythms of people in the same space. This physiological resonance suggests that prayer might exert real, measurable effects, at least within a local field. Buddhism, especially in tantric practices, speaks of subtle energy bodies and channels, nadis, which can be regulated and transformed through practice. The cultivation of the inner winds, prana, and the opening of the heart chakra align with this scientific view of the heart's field. While the language and framework differ, the underlying insight is shared, that emotional coherence affects not just the self, but the energetic environment. Chapter 5: The Unified Principle of Compassionate Intention. After traversing through Buddhist metaphysics and modern science, we arrive at a shared core principle that a compassionate intention is not neutral. It has impact. Whether through karmic networks, neural resonance, electromagnetic coherence, or quantum fields, the mind matters. When you pray for someone, you are not just engaging in a private act of hope. You are generating a state of consciousness that ripples outward. You are tuning your body, your emotions, and your nervous system into a frequency of care. From a Buddhist view, you are creating karmic conditions that plant beneficial seeds in the field of being. From a scientific view, you are influencing your biology and potentially the biology of others. This is not magic. It is mindfulness in action. It is intentionality as an energetic force. So when you next offer a prayer, whether in words or silent presence, remember that this act is not small. It is part of an ancient and future-facing understanding that what we think and feel and intend has weight in the world. Prayer is not only heard, it is felt, embodied, and extended into the web of life. Thank you for joining us on this deep journey through the science and spirituality of prayer. We hope this exploration has given you not only insight, but inspiration to practice with renewed intention. At Clarity Mind, we believe in bridging worlds, inner and outer, ancient and modern, science and spirit. Stay present, stay compassionate, and know your prayer matters.